My favorite song. No, I'm just kidding. I got satellite back. Yes, they have been right next to me. It's an amazing thing. People are like, you know, is it them? It's something I'm struggling with. I know I'm getting closer and further with them. I don't know if it's because I know those particular ones so well, and it's a time thing, or, you know, something is happening. Look at the ground underneath. Right from the car. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. I filmed this the other day. I don't know. Sorry, I can't remember if I put that in or not. Look at the trails. They go right in there. These guys could care less if you see their stuff. They're not going to make a noise. They're not going to show themselves to you. They'll lift up rocks, though, and look at your keys underneath when you hide your key on the side of the road. Look at that. And look at the black X in the back. I am the only Bigfoot guy in the entire world, I swear to God, right now, that's zooming in on an X and playing Ice Ice Baby. See, they're still using that spot on the daily basis. There's no doubt that it would have been not as colorful. It's been used since I was here. And they know I'm looking right at it going like this, even if you don't understand English. You know I'm showing what I'm showing. They know. And he's been right there since. You don't care. I just want to show you where these guys are right here. This is right behind my truck. I have to go much further across the street. But this is just, this area back here is a freaking mind blower. You guys, I got to hear them. I heard them. It's all on video, and then I got zapped. I forgot all about it like seconds later. It was crazy. They do it in a way where you'll think it was your fault most of the time. I don't think these guys are going to give me anything after what's going on with the cow. Because if it is something to do with them, they certainly don't want me figuring that out. And if it doesn't have something to do with them, then they're not going to go crazy here, because then they're going to think I'm going to know for sure that they did the cow. But I'm almost 100% sure. You guys can believe whatever you want. I know, you know what I mean? I would be easier for me just to say, no, they didn't do it. I don't want to tell you they did it. It's not what you think. It's something else. They don't do it for food. Fake fire. How many fake fireplaces can you film is my question. Okay, so let's hope it's there. I want to walk us all the way in, just in case anything happens. There's not one noise, which means that cow is long finished. So that's a good thing. Let's hope my trail cam worked. My trail cam, nothing's been working. My audios and my trail cams are all brand new. And they work at home. I put them in here, they're turned off. You don't think if they have universal rules all across the world that they could turn off a trail cam? They can turn off the trail cam. This is all theirs. I want to be quiet in case there is like a mountain lion back here. He would already know for sure. This is what it looks like where they live. This is what the ground always looks like where they live. It's clean, beautiful, manicured, taken care of mulch. You guys, I was standing right next to them the other day on the 5-mile walk. I'll show you the pictures. They were right behind one of the huts I found. I told you, I was actually laughing about the people, like, because of how dumb I think they are. Some lady's like, you know, you really shouldn't call people stupid because blah blah. It's like, listen, lady, you don't know who I am and what I know and where I've been. Believe me, people are stupid. Okay, just take a look around the earth. I can think better. Hear that? Something just bounced off a tree next to me, and my camera started going blurry at the same time. Where am I? It was so easy last time because of the birds. Oh, there it is. Oh, I came way down this time. Pine cones. They just run rampant back here. There's that invisible platform thing right there. That's where they were last time, some of them. Oh, see, it happened again. Oh my God, hold on. Trident. It's a perfect trident. It's just that the left side one broke. It's right in the middle of them. I was just zooming on that. I got a complete blur. That's why they build them. To trick you. They don't operate within your common sense. Never forget that. Oh man. All right, this could be good. This dude has been yard sailed and fought over and dragged apart, and my trail cam is still there. Ooh. Couple birds hanging around. Give me a second. I find this amazing. So I'm on the cow. Wait till you see this. Something is sitting here, and then there's two sticks. Okay, you got your stick there and your stick there. It's not possible. It's all disturbed, and there's a footprint. And then right next to it is that. Look how they left them. How did those two get so perfectly left like that? One going one way and one going the other. I haven't gone near it. There's another one there. That could just be a coincidence, but man, is that weird, right? That tree just happens to be under a Bigfoot tree, and then it goes into where that teepee was. I'm not going to show you because these are in other videos that I just did. That goes all the way into a teepee, and it's a trident. Oh, I don't think that was there. You guys, this tree wasn't here the other day. This tree has come down since the other day, I think. I got to check before for sure, but I'm almost positive that tree was pushed right into the teepee. Let's go. We'll look at that afterwards. So here we go. Something's going in here. They're not walking out here. They walk in here always. Always, right there. Dirt. Trail cam is up, has not been touched, that I can tell. Is it coming on? I don't know. It better be. If I don't have what ate here, I'm going to be really upset. I got nothing big spending huge amounts of time. Remember, the rib cage was completely removed. No blood, no anything. There wasn't one drop of blood when that rib cage was taken out. His head, where's his head? His head's gone. Okay, so you know it was predators. Look at that. Oh, I can smell them. You know what it smells like? It actually just smells like a cow. It smells like a bad cow smell. Like they always smell bad. X. Oh, there's his number. Oh, okay, so let's find his head. Sorry for the. I'm doing this on the fly, so sorry. I'm not trying to give you this incredible breakdown. I'm trying to figure this out on camera. His head used to come out right there. It's been completely removed. That's the gap right there where his head. That's where he was, right? X. What's next to the X? U3. I'll call them when I get out of here. I haven't been able to reach the guy. He's going to be like, what the? They're going to be like, what the hell? Of course I won't explain anything to that guy. Except for that I found them. And, you know, here's if you want to see, I guess if they want to see the videos, they'll find out who I am pretty quickly. Where it off to the side a little bit, I did a battery change. Here's something interesting. So let me look around a little bit. It's probably not within sight, but there's a giant calf. It's still a big head missing. It was right there. It's gone. I'll put the before and afters in case you didn't see the last videos. You should watch them. There is definitely a smell, but it's not rigor mortis. It's like it's just like you're smelling the inside of a cow. That's what it smells like. You can definitely smell the cow in it. Everything's squatchy as hell. Crow's still hanging around. Everything's a freaking trident. This spot it's too impossible. They did this. I'd bet everything in the world on it that they did this, and I don't think it was for murder. I think there's always a cause. You know, that's why they didn't kill mom or dad. You kill a calf, mom and dad can make another one. It could be reasons beyond anything you know. And like I said, remember, we kill more cows than anybody, any alien form ever will. So let's look for that head. Give me a second. Let me get this trail cam off. The entire head is gone. So that way we know if my trail cam is working, we know we got predators on there. No, even a huge vulture didn't detach that head. They detached the whole head. Give me a second. All right, so here's the deal, okay? Spine, the upper jaw, completely removed from the cow. It's just gone. It was gone. Remember when I came back last time? That was the first thing that happened. Was the rib cage was completely removed somehow and was just vanished off the face of the earth with no blood or dragging or anything. Then the upper jaw was removed, and now the spine, the head, and everything else is missing. And what else do we have right in the middle of the spine I didn't show you? Go figure. Same thing. There's another one over there. I did show that one, and I said it's amazing how there's one like that in a straight line 2 miles above here, up the mountain. And when you get to their seats and their spots, what do you see? That's what you see. So these guys aren't making, they're so here, it's almost unbelievable. They're watching to see what I'll do. They're watching to see like what's gonna happen, like how will I handle this situation? That's my opinion. You guys, there's not one bone anywhere. They have them. They're probably waiting for the bones, like the meat on the bones, like ribs. It's like having your own butchers. All the other animals prepped and then they came in and took them. I don't know. Oh, look what they did. Oh my God, look at this, you guys. This has happened since the last time I was here. Oh no, it didn't. So I saw that, remember I told you they did that? And then I showed you the other X that's above there that has the same thing on it. And then they made like a teepee at the end. See it? I walked by close and I was like, look, I just noticed there's no bark. I didn't notice how much of a teepee it was. It's all leaning right on the end of a tree that just smashed a cow. Okay, they did this. And don't judge, it could be for reasons that you'll never understand. If all of that wasn't good enough for you, the tree that fell on the cow is touching, that has a teepee structure on the end of it now, is touching a tree that's a trident. If that makes a difference to you. And then, this is the interesting thing. Spot, stick on either side. Remember, they might need to use that. They probably wouldn't do that if they didn't have to do that. And I found this really interesting. The fact that those are laid next to each other like that is amazing to me. It's like what a person would do, you know, if they were carrying something. Not something that's dragging something all over the place. Here's the only existing bones left from an entire, just about a cow. I mean, it was a calf, but there's the poop with the stick on it. That poop looks like it's been, oh, mommy came back. Mommy came back, guys, to visit. I'm telling you, cows are very family oriented. They love and care about their families more than you could ever imagine. You're told different to dumb you down so you don't mind going to Wendy's. Look. So that's the only bones left right there. There's no rib cage, no nothing. It's amazing how nature goes to work, isn't it? Nothing, no head. You guys, I've walked in circles, going out, just making bigger and bigger circles. There is nothing, no spine, no head. Like whatever grabbed it, took it, and left. They didn't just grab it and, so that's weird. It's in the sun. One of the few places the sun's hitting, and that's there. Is it drying? If you were starving, could you eat that right now? Yeah. Not like that. I mean, you'd have to cook it. You could probably make a stew. Believe me, if you're starving, you'd be surprised what you'd eat. I'm doing one more little walk around, so forgive me if this is boring, but you'd be surprised what people see. You know, like, you never know. They use technology that, believe it or not, fools our cameras as well, but not always. And the camera can see through it, especially if it's the right shot. And you never know, like, what if they're just standing there holding the skull? You know, I just want to see what's going on. So squatchy. Oh, I know what to do. You know what? We'll leave there. I got my trail cam. I'm going to give up on the head. So basically all the vital, like the brain, the skull and the rib cages. And then what do we got here? A failure to communicate. No, red marks. Really weird red marks. That's an X, guys. It's not so you cut it down, okay? There's no trees cut here. This is marking where their magic is, and it's been done by humans. Believe me, they know all about these guys. Every clan is registered somewhere, so we don't nuke them. And they need to know. That's why they follow people like me. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to deal with regular people. They have no idea what I do and who I am. I mean, they follow me. So they, believe it or not so they can really learn anything. Maybe a few things, but mostly it's because I find the biggest worlds. And what do? Chart them. And this way, if there's ever national security, we're in a big war with these guys. We know exactly where all the big worlds are. And if they start doing something, we can't stop them. They just start hitting buttons. There goes Bigfoot Universe. You guys better stop or we're going to get rid of Holy Cross, National security. Never forget, we're really good at it. Isn't that amazing? Giving you another look at the same place, but you haven't seen yet. So the cow happened way over there, right? Look at this hidden X. It's unbelievable. It's a beautiful, giant, incredible X right there. You can't even really see it on the camera, right? That's all messed up there. X right there. And then you leave. Right? Everything's all chopped up. Just there. Nowhere else in the forest. But there. Well, that's not true because over down, I know way down there, then they got something going on. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make it over to this totem pole thing. Here's the other one on this side. There's an incredible one here too. They keep all of these guys. Look at the sticks around it. There's no freaking way those sticks are there like that. By accident. They did that. And they put the leaner above it just to tell you. Then there's an entire tree off the ground right behind it that's on top of a stump, another stump, which is another tree that has an orange mark on it. They did that. It's like they're giving offerings to the tree. I need to meet these. I need to know their ways. I need to live. I need to be a part of them. I need to know what we're really supposed to do. Not what it's been dictated. It's all bullshit, guys. Our leaders since the beginning of time have been complete morons. All right? Let me give you an analogy. I just came up with it. Have you ever noticed the people that can afford nice cars, like people that can afford Lambos and stuff, can't drive them? It's the same thing. The badasses of the earth have never run it. It's always been a bunch of dorky idiots that had money. If you had money, then you could put yourself in a position of power. Without money, you can't. And there it is. This is what I was looking for. I zoomed in on this the other day, and people were like, there's like little ones all over it. I'm like, I don't know, but I know it's theirs. And it was on the outside. I zoomed from behind me. Thing's amazing. Give me 1 second. Just sit down for a second. I'm not going to push it with these guys. These guys are definitely cool. I know they're cool. They've let me hear them. There was like 10 or 20 of them, and they were all in the bushes across the street. It was in one of my last videos, and I start coming across to this white X, and I'm like, yelling at people. Who knows? Like, if you don't understand that, I don't know what I said, but. Then all of a sudden, I just forgot. Like, I heard him like 5 times the first time. I'm like, nah, it's a deer. It's an elk. I do the same default logic. And then, boom, I turn. The white X is there. They're right there. They zap the hell out of me. I'm literally moving in right into them. And that's when they get you. I just forgot. I started talking about, like, life. Look, tell me they don't stand right behind that totem pole and watch the road. Tell me that. I dare you. If you say it right now, your doorbell will ring, and it'll be me. Blatant. Okay, I've shown you 3 just now. They're all within the same place, okay? There's the other one. This is how they mark their areas. It's how I found Bigfoot Universe. Well, as soon as I found Bigfoot Universe, I found theirs. I repaired theirs for 2 years. until I finally gave up on it. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm not pushing it with these guys. I feel like they're just abiding by the way they have to be here. And with the cow and with the whole unraveling of what's been going on here, and then also some off-camera situations, and I've decided just to, just to be cool and not push it. And I want to push it because back in there is out of control. I haven't even shown it. I haven't even been there yet. I showed you a little bit. Starting to see a pattern here. I said I wouldn't bother them. I didn't say anything about their neighbors. And there's something going on here too, and it's the same thing, and I'm starting to see it set up. It's almost like it's been set up by the government in some spots. See this? I'm not buying it. This rock, it might have been put there with a machine even, but it's their marker. They're marking, then you got the 2 or 3 in front, right? Some kind of weird squigglies all over the tree. There's your triangle, right? These are the neighbors. It's a spot I've always known about, but I'm like, like I whistle at them and stuff. Let's just take a quick look. Ooh, got a crow above me, huh? Where's he going? Oh yeah, it's all new. Look at the laners. It's all them. That's a trident right there. I'm telling you, these spots are designated by group. These are not the same guys. These guys connect to that. Holy moly. There's no way they did this. Look, you want to see a tree that they did that anyone would think Wynn did? This one. they tell you they did it. It was told. Look at the size of that. That's amazing. Let's hide from bad human. Look at this. Right behind what I show you, the 2 rocks, the triangle, squiggly language, right off of the road. Yeah, it's a road way up in the middle of nowhere, but nevertheless, big footprint right there. There's more than one. They're everywhere through here. Look at the size of that. That got peeled from a clump of trees. There's no freaking way. That would have fell down, unless they got help. It's too deep. It's not a shallow root at all. You guys, that thing's like 5 feet thick. I'm not kidding. See how everything's done? They're right here on the side of the road. Right here. And they've always been here. See? On top of the tree is a triangle. Next to it is a bend going the opposite way and tucked underneath it. That just happened recently. Like it hasn't even rained since it happened. There's all the dirt that it flew from the top. There's no doubt that made an impact when it fell. And it's in the middle of their stuff. They did it. They are the wind. They're everything. Make this quick. I just want to take a peek. As you can see, this is all theirs. And I can tell to keep going down that way. Interesting old water hole. It's been dried. It's been dry all summer. Not gonna. A lot of times they mark this like they do across the street from where I did the cow. I showed you how they did their language in there. I think they may have put a couple of those through, but it's no big deal, Like I'm not even gonna. That's kind of the way it should look. Even though I think they did it, it's still the way nature would almost make it look. I'm telling you, they run right across. Always run the camera in a new spot. People are patient. People are more patient than me. That's for sure. Yeah, see, it's just this incredible, beautiful forest in there. You just get lost forever in there. It's so beautiful. Their visibility is zero. Like after 50, 100 feet, it's just nothing. This is the way the trees are. They're staggered in such a way where you just can't penetrate. This doesn't help either. That's all. I'm not doing an in-depth thing here. I just wanted to take a quick peek at how they set up their beginnings. This is what it looks like. The road is right up there. This is what they do, and I can tell where they are. They're right down there. First of all, it's just blatant. They're right down there. You don't have to question it because I'm filming. These are the next door neighbors. I always pick the most mind-blowing to film, of course, but sometimes they hide it so well. You gotta check. No matter what you think, you gotta check. We know for sure everything I just said is true. That's how we know. I just heard a noise right here. If I had to guess, it was a squirrel, but it was a quick noise right here. It's so disturbed, I can't help but to keep going. Give me a second. So here's what we finally come to. Same thing. Why bother doing a triangle? You know, why would you do it? It was done, 25 years ago. Why would you just put a blue mark on it? Why would you do an arrow in triangle form? Look at that. Here's where they are. I gotta go down here one day. Oh yeah, it's down there. Look at that whole hidden world down there. Look, off the ground. See, they did that. Okay? So, they could do that. It's completely off the ground. See that? It's completely off the ground. Get some timestamps. Oh, it's so good down there. I love these kind of guys right here. Now I know more than the language and the structures these days. The feelings I get. They never betray me. Like, so when they're set up watching me, like, I know. And it's almost always. There's other times where it doesn't work. Like, I know they are. They have to be by based on what I'm looking at, and I feel nothing. But the days like when they're super stealth and they're not making any noise and they're just gonna let me do what I'm gonna do and let me leave. Oh my God, I feel it so much. As soon as I turn that corner, right there. See, this is the kind of forest you want to be in. I can't show you the mind-blowing. Oh, that's pretty good. But this is where things happen. That's really good. So next to the tree that's off the ground completely is this amazing star trident structure, which would not be the first. That is really good. Spot. Look how it comes down. Oh, wow. Look at that. See how it comes over? Comes over, makes a triangle, and right at the peak of the triangle, it goes out. Always check for timestamps at the end of places like that. Last video is amazing. Oh, here we go. Okay, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I don't have a choice now. I gotta go straight downhill though. I don't like to go downhill first. It's something I usually don't do. So you gotta imagine some of the downhill places that I have that you have to start downhill. There's probably a few of those spots that are so very good that I haven't done yet. You see, look at this. When you start to get to where it's just incredible, I don't have a choice. I gotta keep going. I got time in this day. So I gotta walk back uphill. Boo-hoo. Look at that. Guys, I'm in a serious spot right now. Look at the size of that. You guys think I get used to this? Think again. It's the opposite. I get more unused to it every time I'm here. I get better at it, but I don't get used to it. Here's a forest that just nobody's ever going to come into. Bear with me because I see something. It's nothing too out of the ordinary, but I can tell what's here and that they're big. These aren't the little ones pretending like they're big. This is the big boys. All behind the cow. See, everything they do, let's just say they did take that spine or that head, we'll never see that again, in my opinion. They won't just leave it laying somewhere. They'll bury it, they take it to their side, whatever they do. You guys, you see the X back there? I mean, we talk about an X factor. My goodness gracious. This is what I saw. It looked a little bit more impressive from up there. This is what made me come down right here. Look at that tree. TP. That's incredible here. What do I do here? I'm just taking a look. I'm not going to make this a long video. Here's more weird blue paint. Why would you have blue? Like, I get it. Right now I'm only 300, 400 yards from the road. But I'm going down into a very undesirable area where people just don't come in. There's not even like little cuts. There's nothing here. And I got blue paint for absolutely no reason. And it's really weird looking. It's old. It's probably from when they first got here. Really old. It's hard to date this because paint on the side of the tree hardly sees weather. It'll stay there a lot longer than you think. That paint could be easily 30 years old. I'm going to say 20. I'll just go and say 20. All right, so this is flat. You know, they're walking through here. If I was to go that way for I don't know how long, but I don't know, maybe a half a mile or so. You can see it opens up out there to this incredible like open aspen field. And then if you went all through that, there's another X right there. If you went all through that, don't be too critical on me. This video isn't supposed to happen. I just came to get the truck now. And I'm going to spend the day up here now. You go through that and you come to and then you walk back up, you'd come to where the cow is. The cow is just a hop, skip, and a jump from here. Look at this place, you guys. It's incredible. Not one noise the last 2 days. What the hell? Hold on a second. Guys, look how different this is. Just different looking. It's just the environment itself is unique. See how they're connecting to existing bigger trees. It's something I find, they need the energy of the bigger trees. They'll mark new seedlings and things like that, but they won't exist within them usually. You guys see this? That's a trident. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to see the ground now for the rest of the year because the leaves and pine needles. That's a symmetrical X. It's an X right there. I said I'm not going to say symmetrical anymore. It's an X. Just a freestanding X in the middle of that. They love to put the clumps in the middle of the trees. I can't. What sucks is I can't see their Sasquatch highway out of here. That's usually how I find when I find a great place like this. I'll follow their trail out if I have nothing else to go on. Those are also X's in there. Wow. I've seen this many times where they do that. That's not an accident. They want it to do that. Looks like this is it right here. So this is what leads out of there. So now I'm in their world. I mean, now I'm where they travel, where they walk. And you can tell. Look. Same thing. They've got this area blocked from coming that way. Yeah, here, no problem. I'm heading into this open aspen range because I've seen something from a distance down here once. And I want to see if it pays off. Look at this. I don't know for sure. I just could tell something's going on over there. And I just figured one day I'd be here, but this is kind of, you know what brought me here? Oh wow, this is all structured, you guys. All that's off the ground. Nothing you're seeing is on the ground. That's when you know it's them. Nothing. Look at that. Check this out. Right underneath. This is where they are. Where they walk. Look at this. I knew it. I really did. I say that a lot, but it's because I know it. I just don't want to swear it until I see it, because then I look stupid. I would put that in the video too. I'm not the kind of person that tries to edit to where I look, to where I look good. I'm really not. I do take stuff out so I don't look worse, but I don't try to edit so I seem like I seem cooler than I am. I just take out, like, basically if I'm raging, I take that out. Look at this. This is amazing. This is all them. I'm trying to get to where I can look. Now you know, because look around. There's not even a tree down. Look at that. They got to be in there. I bet you they're in there. Let's get above it. Give me a second. Hasn't failed me lately. I've been showing you my whole way in, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the ultimate payoffs. Giant teepee structure, as always. Okay? I'm even closer to the cow now. These guys know what happened to that cow. I'm almost sure they're different ones, just based on experience, but I don't know that for sure. Everything in there is completely off the ground. There's an entire giant inside that I can't even get near. If they're using magic and they're near me, that's where they'd be. Well, there's a good chance of that's where they would be. I can't see anything on the camera either because of the sun, but that's amazing. You see how it's all off the ground? Nothing in there is touching the ground, except probably a few base rocks. When you leave there, look at that. It looks like a face. Let's go over there. See this? This is why I came here. It just sucks because when you go up there to go home, it gets like straight up. No big deal. I have a phobia about straight up hills. I do it all the time, but I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Now there's nothing there. Look, now there's nothing there. I swear. Wasn't there just something there? I'm losing it. I just saw a face, I got distracted for 1 second, and then it's gone. I swear they just go up and sit on my car sometimes while I'm doing this. Gotta remember, technically without that dirt road, I'm 20 miles from the closest human being, which is a pretty amazing thing. Yet here I stand. Them with open arms, not hurting me. They could take my life right now in 2 seconds. They never would do it. They'd actually save it. Remember, I'm not tricked. Don't let what happened with Mark from the Trail of Bigfoot affect your thinking that he was not dealing with these guys. He's dealing with, these guys hide from those beings as well. Walked up, so sort of behind the cow. The cow would be up in there somewhere. And look what I can see that you could never see from this side. It shows you that all this is done for them. That no one else in the world is going to see this but them. Even an experienced Bigfoot guy is going to miss this because it's so hidden. Think about what I feel like I'm hypersensitive and I'm so ADHD that it's very hard to get things past me. I feel like I'm going to pick up on more than your average human, believe it or not. It's not bragging, okay? I have no ego. Someone said that the other day, because they don't know me. They don't know that we're all friends. You know, that's the funny thing. There's one person commenting, there's literally 300 great comments, and one person that doesn't realize that I'm friends with those 300 people. It's an amazing thing. Those 300 people know my ridiculous sense of humor, and they know that I'm just messing around. And I was like, oh, I can kick your ass. Or I said something like that. I don't even know what I said. It's supposed to be a joke. I have a dry sense of humor. I'm only funny by accident. Look at that. Oh yeah, right below the deer. There's something major happening. That's just one spot for them up there. We'll call it the booby trap. That's just one spot for them. This is all behind okay, so it's not right there. Is it right? It might be right there. It's either right in there or it's one more down in there. I've definitely walked a half a mile. Here's a seat, okay, but it's, believe it or not, it's not one of theirs. At this point, I only show theirs. That's the kind of seat. There is a stick in it, and it could be. There's a leaner on it, but I think it's game. I think a moose or an elk's out there. Maybe even a cow. This is it. It's got to be it. This is where the cow is right up there. And these guys did it for some reason. I want to know where the head is in that cow. The other thing is, too, I drove. Like, how well do they communicate? Because as far as the cow people are concerned, I left. That's got to be the cow guys over there. Oh, no, this is it right here. You know, it's like I got in the car, left, and then drove down and parked. Oh, my God. Seriously, guys, oh, my God. Look at that. All of that is on a trident. Amazing. Oh, I'm so much further down. Okay, so I think it is right there, but it's up there. Up where you see those pine trees. Look at the X's back here, guys. It's unreal. What'd I tell you? There's your X. There's your Bigfoot tree. What's a Bigfoot tree? Just watch the videos, will you? If you care about, if you want to know, if you think you are different than other people and you got these nudgings, and then just zip it and watch the videos. You'll learn everything you need to know. When you're done watching my videos, you'll know more than anybody in the whole world, okay? I promise. Look at this. That is definitely where they are. It's where the cows are, and watch this. See, they're marking. It's all for them. It's all about them. This is coming out for the backside. It shows you when you go in there, you found them. They're right there. That's where the cow is. 100 yards from that, 200 yards up. Check that leaner. Remember, just because you don't see anything doesn't mean they're not just standing right there. That's their gift. But is it really? Still, I haven't gotten one sound. I'm sitting right here. Give me a second. Let me just sit. I've been sitting here. It's such a great spot because it's hard to see me. Like I'm blinded out on both sides. And I'm just chilling. Not one thing that I've noticed. And they're here. I know they are. I just know. Like my nerves are just. It's a superpower I have. I also want to get into infrasound with you guys. I'm not quite ready on that yet, but I'm almost sure that's what's caused my tinnitus, and it's just being around them so much. I think I got one. Anyway, I'm feeding a chippy. He's right there. You can see there's a seat right there. I'm sitting in one of their structures. And I made friends with the chipmunk. He's awesome. He loves me. He was as close as right there. I scared him and he went around the side of the tree, and I was throwing seeds and it was just coming through there like rain. And now he's slowly getting each one, and he looks at me, he's eating it, he's so happy. That makes me happy. Simply amazing. Well, if there's no one else in the world that appreciates me today, that chipmunk does. And there's a seat right there. I can tell what I did, and I can see. It's even more clear there. There was a seat. He was sitting right there. Must be his structure. He didn't seem to mind. I was on it. I mean, they won't do anything because of this cow. I know it's because of the cow. They're going to think, oh, like, I knew I was right. It's the cow. Look at that. Let's walk up to that. I'm going to go out that way and then walk back down. As you can see, it's much more difficult than you think to walk. You guys just see this grass and you think you can just walk right through it. You're not seeing, this. At every single step. Every single step. Blatant. Anytime you see that, I did it. Look how this is all connected. Oh, I know where they are. Oh my God, I so know right now. I looked and the hairs on my arm stood up. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's way down here. I'm way down. I thought it was right there. Okay, so it's not way down, but it's like another couple 100 yards in through there. Hard to believe? No, because everything that's connected. Look, not only is it a star structure, but it's a leaning teepee from the other way too. See, and it's all connected to this. And a cow that's connected to the same exact system has a tree on its head. And you're going to tell me that's an accident? A perfectly executed kill connected to their system. Their proven 100% fact system. They did it. And I don't think it's not for fun either. There's a huge reason behind any death they do, in my opinion. Huge. Reasons that your brain probably isn't going to be right about, or mine. I do think it's to draw in other predators. It was to draw in whatever's going to eat that whatever might show up. Maybe something that'll show up that we're not aware of. Did you ever think about that? Probably not. Why is my camera blurry? It's blurry. Is it blurry? Is it just... Hold on a second. Blurry. I got to here and it got blurry. Man, they're walking all through here. Look. You can see too, everything is forced to go around. It's all been just trampled. Right? Deer, them, everything goes around that. Look at these hidden structures that I didn't know were here. That I was so close to. If it wasn't for their neighbors, I would never have found them. Oh yeah, I'm still way down here. I really came in here. Come on, guys. Seriously, it's all, they just stand here. See, they're all behind it, waiting for something to come up. Preparing themselves for battle. The battle of the unseen world. Always will, always has, and always will be here. good versus evil. This is good, defending itself from evil. I wouldn't say, or I wouldn't be here, because I'm going to be here no matter what this is. They know that. I've told them I don't care what the situation, if I'm wrong about everything. I'm here for them. I love them. I have a love for them I can't explain. I haven't been tricked or fooled. I don't care what the situation is. They need our love, and they got mine. And that ain't easy to do, let me tell you right now. All right, so that's amazing. That's amazing how they do that right there. So somewhere, I think okay, so the cow would be up there more. I'm still just within a couple hundred yards of it. I'm not going to it. I got to go half mile that way. But as you can see, they did that. Same thing I show you in every spot I've ever shown you in my life. That's been there. Whether I showed it to you or not, that was there. Look, it's all disturbed. It's like they have just 20 kids just running in a free-for-all right here. Oh, I know where I am now. Yeah, this is the spot I used to see. Okay, this is the spot I used to see. See, if you go way up there, and then you walk in a ways from the road, that's still a ways from the road. And then I was zooming down to here, and I was like, man, you guys didn't see it. I was like, man, there's something going on down there. I can't tell, because, especially from that way. Here's where they're hiding from me right now. Oh my God, how is this in here? Like, I knew it was in here, but I didn't know it was this blatant. Here's where they're hiding right now. This is how they do it. This is where they are. Someone's here, probably under that big pile of stuff. That humans are just, your brain immediately pushes you from anything like that. It's so weird. You just, in other words, you're just gonna move on. You're not gonna start digging through the pile. This is so blatant. There's new stuff in here too, brand new. Underneath, old. They picked up old stuff too. Wow. I told you this was special. And I told you that cow was right in the middle of them. So actually the spot I was just showing you, saying it was right below, it's actually a shift. So I was saying it was like up here, but it was actually that way. The cow is somewhere, it's like up there somewhere, right in there, in those forests up there. This is all brand new. Look at the new growth and it's all on dead trees. Gotta figure this part of it out. I know it's all connected, so the energy can go through. So they can use their tech with that. And also, not their tech. Sometimes I think they can do it without that. I don't know. It seems like they need it to me. That's why you always see them in the group. This is, you guys, this spot was completely hidden from me. It's amazing. It's all them. Look at the walking in between. You can't even get in here, and there's walking going out that way, and there's all brand new growth. Look at that. Nothing's on the ground, by the way. Nothing is on the ground. Like I tell you every single time, giant stumps up in the air. This is all them. Where you guys at? Come on, man. I know you're looking at me. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous just because it's been so many years. Can't hold it steady. Old camera. The next one I get is going to be, I have a pretty good idea of how to take care of these now. And it's just got to be, I'm the extreme. For most people, I film more than anybody in this. And of course, my camera is going to break more than anybody in this. So I got to keep my camera better. Brandon keeps his camera like brand new. That's how he does it. I'll tell you something right now. Whatever that is, it's really, really important. What was that over there? I can't tell. It's so weird looking. Something was right here. Probably game. Even though it's one of their spots, I still think that whatever sat there was a big moose. It was a big, big game animal, in my opinion. I see them. Believe me, they go into the Bigfoot spots because sometimes they're ideal for what they want, shade-wise and stuff. What is that over there? I'm not claiming it's anything, but it's just very unusual looking. And it seems to have some kind of leaner coming out of it. I don't want to go that way. Is it just a tree? What is that? I don't think it's a tree because it would be hitting the other side. See how weird it is that it just happens to have that black thing coming out of it? All right, I'm going over there. Definitely back there. I was like, thank you guys, I love you, like I always do. You're probably off camera, you don't see it. And they're as soon as I turned, I heard noises. They love me, these guys. I'm telling you. They want to respond back. In certain cases, more than they can. There's certain ones. Is their job to keep the other ones, almost like a police. Yeah. Look at that. It's a growth on the side of a tree. I walked all the way out of my way just to see this thing. Because it looked like that stick behind it was coming out of it. That is one huge growth on such a small tree. It's weird, it has like a trident laid next to it on purpose. Ooh, something was sitting right there. He was sitting right there. It's kind of weird that it shows right there. It doesn't have any markings on it, so I have to assume game, even here. I told you I'll never show you seats without a trident or an X, and this one doesn't have it. Sort of does, actually. But to me, still, it looks like game. It's something just sat there. I mean, it was there for a long time. It was probably a big elk or a big moose spending the night. He had probably slept there for quite some time. See, I know what I'm doing. Another spot right there. Oh, now we got multiple perches. Oh, this is theirs. I think something sat in one of their seats. Here's one of their seats. See how it goes down and it's dirt. Down and it's dirt. They've been used recently. And it's got everything. Okay, it is theirs. Look. Right in front of it. There's your trident. I told you it was them. They're sitting off to the side of all that mayhem. That mayhem is for certain ones, and it's not for others. I think those little, I call them towns, I think they're built for the smaller ones. I think the big ones help the smaller ones. And I think the smaller ones help the big ones. Just depends on what the situation is. They definitely help each other. There's no doubt about that there's a huge camaraderie out here, and kinship and friendship, and they don't divide, that I can tell. We have the word rogue, because I think we assume that. Where the hell am I? God, that looks like a Bigfoot. No, I don't see anything. Different angle, but still. Oh, but do I know what's behind there? I so know. It's one of my favorite places of late. I don't know if you can tell, there's an incredible structure back there that you can just see a little bit from here. See how they're blocking? They're right there. They have seats right there. They sit there and just sit there and just watch. Freaking amazing, you guys. Thank you for coming on this journey with me today. Let's hope those trail cams have something. I mean, we're going to watch the crows and the vultures and the ravens eat the deer, the cow, but I know I got that. Let's hope it's more interesting. Because they're all around right here where I parked. And brand new dirt again. They actually, this time they put it in a hole. Like they found a hole and put it in it. And then they put some there next to that rock. Their thinking like that is a little different than ours. It's bizarre. They literally filled a hole with the dirt. Just recently, like yesterday. They carry him, they seem to carry him in like these handheld like sacks or something. I see you. Remember, they're not perfect. There's one thing about these guys, they're not perfect. They make mistakes. And a lot of times that's what I'm looking for. I want not mistakes too, because look, what if I just filmed you a perfect being right there? No big deal. You'd be used to that, even if it was the most mind-blowing thing you've ever seen in your life. A year from now, you'd be used to it. You'd be like, oh yeah, that was more, you know, you might talk about it like, oh, Mark got that great thing. But at the same time, it doesn't teach us anything. We know no more. Because we all know for a fact, I have 10,000 pictures of them. That is too blatant. That was done a long time ago. Come on. That's not possible.